nicotine hungry. You can go in there and eat that whole bucket of cheese. All right. Oh, don't say all right again. All right. It's 83. Is it 83?
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
I don't know what year it is.
What year is this piece of shit?
Where's the thingy? 84. August of 84, Porsche 944. We've had it in here before.
All right, here's a 944 that we purchased. Early 944. It does not run, so we've been troubleshooting it. So far, we've come up with we have no fuel pressure. We drained the tank and slowly started gutting the interior. I'm gonna try to make this some kind of track car. First step, we're changing the fuel filter and then putting a fuel pump on. Hopefully we get this thing to turn over. We got to somewhat start off of ether. Yep. Go.
All right, folks. This is an aftermarket electrical system. That, as you can see, this is not German. This is the Porsche again. Well, different Porsche. This is the 944. And if we can see, this is our primary, red and black. This is feeding the relay for the distributor mechanism. It's why I believe the car has no spark. As you can see, aftermarket alarm system, professionally installed, was causing the problem. Well, at least we hope it is. We're fixing to find out, and then see if we can't get this thing to start. All right.
All right, Greg. Why do you? How do you know what you're cutting here?
Well, this looks like shit. It is not factory, and they do not use these in Stuttgart, Germany. This is, I don't know. I think whoever owned this or did this had stock in tie wrap companies. That'd be my best guess. Look at the fucking tie wraps. Look at you. In here before, power to the fuel pump. Fuel pump wasn't pumping. Put a new fuel pump in it. Worked great. Got rid of the alarm system, aftermarket alarm system, and that was an adventure. And now we've lost. Never had ignition, so we never had spark. But now we've lost fuel pump. So we're thinking it's the what? What, Josh? What do you think it is?
I forgot what that relay is called. We're thinking it's something to do with the computer relay.
Well, thinking it's that because that's a common problem with these Porsche, or Porsche.
There's a way to jump it, and we're gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, but first thing we got to do is make sure when we took the cancerous aftermarket alarm system with its wire nuts and blue.
Here, I'll show them where it's tapped in. It was. Okay. Oh, great. Look at
You see where that was boogered, and we're going to make sure that we have that powered back up. There's not something else, that we got good margins on the cancerous aftermarket alarm system. So, really, we don't need it. I mean, our eventual goal with this is find somebody that wants it if it's running and driving, maybe take it to the track and try not to wreck it. All right. I said it again. So let's make sure we got power there. What do you think, Josh?
I think it's fucked. Throw the whole car away.
Turn the key on. find a good ground. That's another problem on German cars.
Just go touch the dirt outside. That's a good ground.
Turn the key. Yeah, turn the key. Remember German, you gotta go all the way back off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we got voltage. We need to find the mystery relay.
Oh, I know where it's at.
You do?
Yeah.
Why don't you have it out?
Oh, good job.
Josh is attempting to bypass the. What is it, Josh? Again?
The DME
DME what?
and
DME what?
the computer.
Relay.
Yeah.
DME relay.
We're trying to send power to the
Because
DME.
apparently the Porsche, if you're a 944 owner, you're supposed to have like 6 or 7 of these in the glove box. It's like the old OBD1 or OBD0 Honda Civics, CRXs. The fuel pump relay was under the dash. You just relocate it so it hang down loose because when it got too hot, the car wouldn't start.
That's a common fail point, it says on these. It gets too hot.
Yeah, just like the CRX's fuel pump relay. This is basically a fuel pump relay. One side feeds the DME to power the ignition system, fuel injectors.
I think I got it.
Okay, turn the key. Fuel pump's working. Let's go see if we have a spark. Turn it off.
Well, that fixed that.
That fixed that. Turn the key on. On. Got voltage into the coil. I got awesome fucking fuel pressure sounds like. Go ahead, crank on it. Alright, turn it off. We're back to our original coil situation. Remember we were having an issue with the coil, we thought? Mm-hmm. Definitely ain't got no spark.
Let me check my pins, make sure I'm good down here.
Yeah, you got the fuel pump side of that relay cranking.
That must run like a champ would.
Here's the DME relay. Right there. The relay's bypassed. We have fuel pump and we have power to the DME. So now we're going to check the ignition system. First thing we're going to check is we have power to the coil. We need to check the resistance on the coil. And the reference book says
What would you come up with?
well, I'm checking the coil out now and I think it's bad.
Didn't we get a new one?
Yeah, well, had a hard time sourcing an original Bosch, but we got a blaster that supposedly is the right metering. This should work. Now that we've got the DME, this is supposed to work.
So we, as you can see, hooked up a new ignition coil.
Yeah, it specs out that it should work on this car. far as its reasons.
Ready?
Yep, let's try it. What's the worst could happen?
Blow up.
That coil's bad. The original Bosch one's bad. No, nothing. Still no spark.
That was a bust.
This coil mics out right. There's another issue with this car. Checking out the two sensors, top of the bell housing. One's, I think, called a reference sensor for the reference of the crank in position. And looking at the schematic, it does have something to do with controlling the firing of the DME needs that signal to fire the injectors and the spark, more so the spark. But when I was down there looking at how they came out, this is what I discovered. This is the top ones on this bracket. This is the top ones harness. I just pulled on a little bit and it just fell apart. See where it's been corroded and down inside there. There's a reason they're called trouble lights. See the corrosion down in there? It's really bad. Or just the not really corrosion, the plastic deteriorated. Turned into nothing. I doubt they were making connection, even if they were. But apparently when these things sit for a long period of time, there's rust builds up on the end of those magnets and those reference sensors, and that will keep it from sending a signal back to the computer. So we're going to get them rascals out of there and see what they look like. And there was a guy online that has them. So we're going to get them out of there. They look really fun to get out of there. I know everyone's jealous. They wish they were me. And we're going to see if what's going on with them. There's an ohm test for them. I got to look that up. There's a guy online that has some info on it, and seems like, as he put it, a very nice chap. So we'll see what he has. All right, let me get him out of there and go from there.
All right.
We replaced the crank sensors, and when we were taking them out, the harnesses just fell apart. Blink. So we replaced those. We had to order them online. Wait for them. All right, Josh, turn the key and let's see if the fuel pump activates. That's still working. All right, crank it. Let's see if we got spark. Spark. We got spark. Stop.
She was going for it.
Just wanted to see spark.
Now you want to try it again?
She's a little funky, but she's there. All right. All right. Hold up, hold up. Go ahead. She's wanting to. Keep it again. Yeah. She's not staying started. All right. Pedal's not doing anything?
No.
Push on it. No, it's moving it. Just very long. The injectors are dirty.
Is that what it is?
The injectors are very dirty. Claw. Got a mess from the injector. I'm gonna have to put fuel injector on. Guess what I don't hear? Doesn't sound like any of the rods are trying to. The MPG's still working. It's saying you're getting 0 miles to the gallon because you're not moving.
When I hit the gas, it gives out.
Yeah, because you're. The spring, you're dripping. That's all we got. We got clogged fuel injectors.
Oh, it's rolling now.
It'll clear up. They're clogged.
Can you clean them or you gotta get new ones?
No, we can clean them out. This thing's been sitting for a while, but she wants to run, baby. Got liquid voice, big time here.
I can't hear anything over the fucking.
Go up there. It's all here.
Oh yeah. Sounds like my car. Yeah, rear wheels are starting.
I don't want to be in here no more. No it's not. It's that relay. That relay's not sending the right signals.
Do you want to plug it in?
That's why we have to put the relay in.
Here, I'll climb down there and put it in.
Because it should be taking gas. That relay is just to see if it'll run.
Well, let's plug it in.
Yeah, you gotta put it in.
Fucking
Let's see if
wiring schemes.
Let's see if that awesome German engineering that we put down there. It's like it's in limp mode just to hear it run. I could be wrong, but it's probably not. It's probably not going to allow it. Because one thing said, don't drive it that way. But maybe they meant to say, you can't drive it that way. It can still be, but again, I'm not worried about putting that relay in now because we know that the engine does sound viable. It can still overheat on us, but the coolant looks too good. Would you? Yeah, we could have a lot of reasons why she's not. This hose is loose here, so that could be why. Major vacuum leak. We got issues. Let's see what it is.
You took the key.
Huh? No, it's not. The key's on top of the car.
It's fucking tight in there.
Did you get it in?
It's like it's too big.
It should plug right in. Well, go ahead and hop up.
I want to make sure it's kind of constant. It's like good.
Well, it needs to go in straight. Promise you. Crank it up again. I do. Okay. that again. Crank it again. Alright. There's two of them here. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, there's a freaking elbow on the bottom of that.
Who designed this? Would be better off.
Unbolting that and bolting it back on. Yeah, good luck.
Oh, I think I can get to it in this way with a screwdriver. I got a nice long screwdriver. I got a nice long screw thing. Boy, the Germans and their clamps. But hold your tongue right. Put this one in here. Let's try it this way. Oh, that fucking hose is hard as a wedding prick. Oh, yeah, that needs replacing. Vacuum leak city. We gotta put a timing belt in this thing too. Lord knows when it's been done. We can't be getting on it hard until we've done that. Like I said, I want to make sure we have a viable piece here before we start piling money into it. Because these Stuttgart cars could do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
They could bankrupt you quick. Just because of the parts. In today's economy, things are overpriced for what you get and for what's there. Yeah, see, that's where the PCV comes back in. You see the engine oil? Mm-hmm.
Emissions bullshit.
Yeah, you can always spot where that fucker's at. There we go.
The fucking hose clamp city over in that corner.
Well, the biggest thing is the snorkel doesn't want to go on.
I had to pry it off with a screwdriver.
No, it doesn't want to go on when this one's on. You gotta.
Yeah, they don't make that easy to get to.
You gotta use the tension it has on it to your advantage. Instead of fight it, use it as a leverage. That makes sense. There we go. See how that went back in? Because I put this where it had to receive it. Take that, baby. Receive it. Go in the hole. It puts the pole in the hole. Or it gets the hose again. I think some of our issue is vacuum leak and the other is fuel. And we haven't pulled the plugs on this thing. We have no idea if it has compression. It has compression. It wouldn't be running at all.
How much compression?
We made sure she rotated free and we put a fuel pump in it. Fixed the electronics for the spark. I mean, that's basically all we've done to it. We haven't done any in-depth leak down tests. We haven't done any of that. But we do have something here that I'm willing to work on now because I've heard it run. And the rods aren't trying to escape and find a new home. She has good oil pressure. If the gauge goes up, so the gauge is getting on a signal. Now how accurate it is, I can't tell you.
Oh, 100% accurate. Would it ever lie to you?
I'm beginning to tell you.
You need your hose clamp.
No, I'm just making sure that's kind of where it goes in it.
Yeah.
There's a couple of bolts here missing. We'll have to source. There's a couple
Zip
of bolts
tie.
here. A couple of bolts here. See, I think this goes on the back side of that. Yep.
I think some zip ties will do
Go
well.
through there. But we can run it without that being bolted on. Where'd that clamp go? This one here. This one big enough? Down here. Oh, you know what? I get to you. Oh, come with me. You go, call. That should close down enough. Hold up on that air box for me. It's kind of heavy.
There's that big piece of steel in the middle. Over-engineered mass airflow box.
Let me cut down on this vacuum leak and see if this helps. You see these things quite often at our local pick-apart. Not the one up in Stafford, but the other one.
South?
You see them?
I haven't seen any of these.
No, you haven't gone to the right section. I know where they keep them back in there with the beaters. But I see them there every once in a while, so it might behoove us to do a run and get some parts. You know what I mean?
Parts.
Pocket
Yeah.
full of parts.
You gonna put the filter on it, or just gonna run it like that?
But she runs. She don't run like that Maricola, like a scalded dog.
That motherfucker ran good.
Took off out of the shop like she didn't want to be here no more.
There we go.
He said, take that, Falker. We can put that coil back where it belongs after this start, all right? We can put our Master Blaster away. Master Blaster.
All right, let's see what she does.
See if she runs a little bit. Still not taking fuel. It still needs fuel injection. Cooling fans ain't coming on. All right, we're gonna have to delve into some of the electronics on this before we go any further with it. Especially that them cooling fans. One should come on when it gets warm. The other one should come on when the AC is activated. It's just like Japanese. Figure out why the headlights aren't working.
The AC controls are on.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She runs. That's the important part.
Man, sound good.
Turn the lights on. You got the lights on still. You know, we might need
Is that off?
No.
Is that off?
Yeah, so it's in the middle off.
Yeah. No, all the way up at the top is off.
That should be on.
And that should be the headlights on at the
That's
bottom.
the interior like this is.
Well, I believe that should have done the headlights. Oh, there we go.
All right, we got to
There you
clean the mechanism up. All right, so they work. We got to get the cooling fans to work. We got to see why we don't have them working. They could be bad fans.
Probably a fuse.
Yeah, it could be a fuse. We could. That stuff we can sort out. And again, first thing is let's get a good battery in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confident that
How much are you willing to?
we got.
No,
the
that's
battery's
gonna
gonna
be
be $200.
expensive.
It's gonna be $200.
I mean, that tires, whatever.
We got a set of usable tires until we're ready to hit the track. You know what I mean? To drive it. You've got to free the brakes up. The brake parts aren't that bad. You know.
So what? About 1,000.
Yeah.
You get it in decent condition.
Yeah. Oh, we need fluid drains. We gotta.
What? Oh, you turn that off. What?